Welcome into Verona Ice Arena. Your Madison West Regents taking on the Crusaders of Edgewood. Edgewood is all lined up here on the goal line. West is joining the party.
Way to go.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to tonight's non-conference matchup between the Regents of Madison West High School and your Edgewood Crusaders. Before we start the game tonight, we'd like to send our very best wishes to West High School hockey player Jacob Pointman as he recovers from surgery earlier today. Patience and a smooth recovery. We can't wait to see him back out on the ice soon.
So I hope you guys could hear that the PA announcer just addressed that the Regents are without junior forward Jake Winkman, who had surgery this morning. Osmond, Gustafson, Hager, Drew Mendick, Gabe Ford, and Aiden Voss, your starting five. As I started to say, junior forward Jake Winkman had surgery yesterday morning. Hey, bud. Yesterday morning, he's in the hospital recovering, but the Regents missing him, and the Crusader family wishes Jake a quick and speedy recovery. So that's pretty classy of them. 17 minutes on the clock. First period about to start here. Again, it's Drew Mendick out there with Aiden Voss, Gabe Ford, Liam Hager, and Cullen Gustafson. Your 5 to start. Benji Osmond in net. Face off. Picked up by Verona and played into the Regent zone. Gustafson collects. Reverses. Banks it off the boards. Mendick picks up. Carries out of the zone. Mendick at the red line. Dumps in. Ford giving chase. Ford lost his stick. Here's Voss. Now Graham Reddick just on. Gets bodied down in the neutral zone. Aiden Lee just on. And Kenny. Kenny holds it at the red line. And Aiden Lee plays it in. Edgewood behind their own net. They reverse it. Up the wall. Into the Regent zone. Gustafson collects. Now Edgewood wins it back. And Gustafson able to clear it out. Kenny pressuring on the forecheck. Now Kaufman, Max Kaufman, plays it around to Kenny. Kenny dumps into the zone. Jonah Tollefson just on. Edgewood walks it around. Backdoor pass. Cleared away by Boucher. Now Sam Lee picks him up. Sam Lee still working. Kaufman now on the half wall. Sam Lee plays the body. Now Boucher through the hands, kicks it up to Tollefson, and Tollefson clears it out. And we have a whistle. It'll be icing on the Regents. 15:05 left to play in the first. Drew Mendick with Gabe Ford and Aiden Voss. Gustafson and Hager. Face off one to the Regents. Played behind our net for Gustafson. Now Gustafson to Hager. Hager up behind Ford. Hager dumps back in. The Regents tag up and pursue into the zone. Gustafson ahead for Voss. Edgewood picks up. And they dump it in. Hager absorbs a body check. Now a crossing pass through everybody. Kenny works to it on the backside. Now Gustafson steals it away. Gustafson's still on it. Hager pins it on the back wall. And Gustafson picks it out. Gustafson's pass up for Graham Reddick was deflected, but Mendick able to collect. Edgewood carries into the zone. They drop it. Now play it high to the blue line. Shot. Gloved by Osmond. .13:48 left to play in the first. Boucher's line out there now. Nope. Wait. Yep, Boucher's line out there with Tollefson and Miles Mendick. Boucher gets tossed from the face-off, and Tollefson steps in and wins it. Tollefson banks off of the boards. Now plays the body. Sam Lee plays the body. Boucher. Sam Lee into the corner, plays it up the wall for Tollefson. Tollefson, unable to carry out. Now Edgewood's shot goes over the net and leaks out of the zone. Miles Mendick steps out to the blue line. Tollefson bumped it to the middle, but there was nobody there. Edgewood picks it up. Shot. Deflected in traffic. Now Tollefson collects, plays it up to Miles Mendick, slips one wide to Drew Mendick. Drew centered, but his wingmates were just coming on after a line change. Edgewood dumps it into the zone. Kaufman up to Voss. Now it's freed up to Ford. Ford bodied down in center ice. Drew Mendick battling. Edgewood into the zone. Hager marks him. Centering pass goes through everybody. Gustafson pressuring the puck carrier, still on him. Now in front. Shot and a save by Osmond. Mendick clears it out. In front, Hager sweeps it aside. Now that shot deflected by Voss up into the netting and out of play. 11:56 left in the first. We are still scoreless. And Aiden Lee's line coming on. Aiden Lee with freshman Jack Kenny and freshman Graham Reddig. Face-off hung up at the dot. Now Kaufman comes out with it. Kaufman banks off the boards. And that must have gone off of the Edgewood bench. 11:42 left in the first. Neutral zone face-off. Won by Edgewood. They carry into the zone. Whoa, sorry about the camera work. I gotta zoom out. Aiden Lee steals it away. Plays it high. Now in front, Sam Lee. Around the boards, Kaufman picks it up. Kaufman bodied just as he was trying to offload it. Now Kenny clears it out of the zone. Aiden Lee on the forecheck. Edgewood into the zone. Shot saved by Osmond. Miles Mendick tried to collect. Now Kaufman plays it wide for Miles. Boucher picks it up. Plays it out of the zone. Tollefson plays the body. Gustafson bodied off of the puck. Mendick picks it up. Miles plays it up ice, and this is going to be icing on the Regents. 10:34 left to play in the first. Still scoreless here. Defensive zone face-off coming up. And it is Drew Mendick out there with Voss and Gabe Ford. Mendick chasing into the neutral zone. Now Voss plays the body and dumps it in. Edgewood plays it back. Gustafson. Now Edgewood collects in the neutral zone and plays it deep into the Regent zone. Hager absorbs a check. Drew Mendick plays it up. Now a crossing pass. Shot and a save. 9:49 left in the first, and we are still scoreless. So we, as I mentioned at the outset, we're missing Jake Wankman recovering from surgery. I also haven't seen senior forward Angela Warwick tonight, so I'm not sure. I'll have to try and find out where Angelo is tonight. Face-off won by the Crusaders. Their shot over the net. Kaufman pins it in the corner. Aiden Lee loses the handle. The Edgewood shot saved. Now Sam Lee frees it up to Kaufman. Kaufman plays it high but not out. Edgewood dumps in around the boards. Edgewood player broke his stick as Kenny deflected that shot. Now in front, shot and a save and a whistle. .9:03 left in the first. Regents and Crusaders scoreless here. We have a defensive zone face-off with Boucher, Tollefson, and Miles Mendick. Face-off one to the Crusaders. Shot blocked by Hager. Gustafson picks it up. Gustafson behind our net. Banks it off the glass, but not out. Miles does play it out. Edgewood regains possession in the neutral zone and plays it back in. Now Boucher plays it up for Tollefson. Tollefson with Miles Mendick. Edgewood able to carry out. Now the drop pass shot over the net. Edgewood working below the goal line. Gustafson pressuring. Edgewood plays it high. Shot blocked in front. Now the rebound put in for a goal. And Edgewood leads it 1-0. 8:09 left to go here in the first. .809 left to go in the first. Regents down 1-0. Edgewood wins the face-off. They play it into the Regent zone. Sam Lee up for Voss. Voss with a bump pass out for Ford. Edgewood able to regain possession. Now Voss plays it up for Drew Mendick. Drew Mendick dumps into the zone. Edgewood back out in a hurry. Edgewood works to a shot wide of the net. Now in front and Osmond covers it up. 7:27 left to go in the first. Regents down 1-0. Aiden Lee steps to the dot. Now the face-off eventually comes up to the blue line. Aiden Lee plays it around the boards. Kenny, now Hager. In front, shot saved by Osmond. 7:10 left in the first. We'll have a defensive zone face-off. Same group out there. Aiden Lee with Jack Kenny and Graham Reddig. Gustafson and Hager. Played out in front, Graham Reddig. Now Gustafson. Edgewood dumps on net, and Osmond gloves it. And we will have another defensive zone face-off. 6:54 left to play in the first. It's going to be Boucher with Tollefson and Miles Mendick. Kaufman and Sam Lee. Face-off. Battled for by Sam Lee. Now Edgewood below the goal line. Sam Lee plays the body. Tried to bank it up for Tollefson. Edgewood collects at the blue line and plays it back in. Boucher jumps up to glove that one. What?
Make sure it's seated between the first and second period.
Offside the call? Yeah. Ooh, recognizing the Madison Timberwolves tonight. Center ice face-off. Must have been an inadvertent whistle, maybe. Edgewood carries into the zone. Shot saved, shot saved. Now in front. And Drew Mendick comes out with it. Drew with Gabe Ford. Drew still on it. Now rims around the boards. Kenny intercepts. Drew pokes it away. Kenny comes down the boards. And now, good back check by Drew Mendick. Shot saved by Osmond. And Gustafson shovels it into Ozzy. And Osmond covers it up. 5:39 left to go in the first. Regents down 1-0. Edgewood center gets swapped out. Shot deflected by Kenny. Hickman Ball, Wesley Hickman Ball, sophomore forward. Just on. Plays that one up out of the zone. Shot saved by Osmond. Gustafson. Now Edgewood plays it wide. Gustafson around for Hager. Hager up the boards for Kenny. Tollefson just on, plays the body. Miles Mendick flips it, and it lands right here in front of us in the bleachers. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Boucher, Tollefson, and Miles Mendick. With Sam Lee and Kaufman, 4:54 left to go in the first. Regents down 1-0. Face-off. One to Edgewood. Sam Lee around for Miles. Now Edgewood, centering pass, goes through everybody. Sam Lee working on the back wall. Now Boucher. Now Kaufman. Kaufman plays the body. Tollefson down to pick up the puck. Sam Lee into the corner, plays the body. Now it comes free to the Edgewood defenseman. And his shot saved. And Boucher able to clear the zone. Tollefson goes for the body check. Now Sam Lee wrestles it away and clears it long. This will be icing on the Regents. 3:51 left to go in the first. Regents down 1-0. Drew Mendick out there with Aiden Voss and Gabe Ford. Face off. Won by Edgewood. Shot saved. Gustafson up to Voss. Now Gustafson around the boards to Hager. Hager up for Ford. Here's Gustafson. Gustafson clears it out, gloved by the Crusader defenseman. Now Edgewood plays it wide to the boards. Shot deflected by Hager. Now Edgewood kicks it along the boards. Drew Mendick up for Voss and out. Edgewood goalie steps out to play it. Now Edgewood carries back in. And they play it on net, where Osmond covers it up. 2:45 left in the first. Regents down 1-0. Face off won by Edgewood. Sam Lee. Now, Sam Lee wrestling with the Edgewood forward. Edgewood forward having words with the official. .233 left in the first. Defensive zone face-off, Aiden Lee. Graham Reddick pressuring. Now in front, the shot goes wide. Kaufman pins it in the corner. Now Edgewood frees it up. Centering pass. And they don't connect on the one-timer. Now in front, shot saved. Another shot blocked by Graham Reddick. He's feeling that one. And Kenny collects and carries out. Aiden Lee wins it away temporarily. Still on it. Attaboy, Aiden. Now Miles Mendick plays it down to Tollefson. Edgewood carries behind their own net and out. Gustafson tangling with him. Tollefson tried to bank it out of the zone. Edgewood able to hold it in. Now they play it low into the corner. Hager deflects that centering pass. Miles Mendick on the far side. Angles one up for Tollefson. Tollefson at the red line, dumps in. Boucher giving chase. Now Ford into the Ford on from a change. Good stick by Gustafson. Drew Mendick pressuring. Now in front. And Mendick ties him up. Now Edgewood frees it up. And a shot from the high slot goes in. Edgewood leads it 2-0 now. 44.1 left to go here in the first. Edgewood up 2-0. Aiden Lee steps out to take the center ice face-off. Aiden Lee with Kenny and Tollefson. Kenny in the corner. Now Tollefson. Edgewood behind their own net. Now a stretch pass, ahead into the zone. Regents get back to it. Shot saved by Osmond. That should be a trip, but it's not. And we play on and the horn sounds. End of one here. Regents head to the locker room trailing 2-0. I will be back for the second period.